Hey guys, it's Ravenhawk6910 reporting once again with a new layout update video for you guys. Now, this was supposed to come out on my birthday on February 25th, but yeah, things happened and it got pushed back and delayed. So sorry about that, but better late than never, and boy do I have some stuff to show you guys. So let's not waste any time and just get straight to it. So the first and major thing is that we've got all the track laid down on the main line and all the bench work is built. Oh yes. So everything is coming together real nicely. We even got the turntable set up here. Now the turntable is just going to be hand turned like this, simply because the electronics were fried in it when I got it, and it just makes it easier to use it as a display plinth for that. So that's what I'm going to use that for. I am going to have tracks running to the turntable, but they will not be powered, at least these tracks. And then I'll have one track coming from the yard over here, right here, starting at this point, which will be powered and will run all the way down to the turntable area right where this RS11 is sitting. So, yeah, we've got so much stuff done. One thing over here, I did get me a universal throttle pocket right here to put my throttles in when I'm sitting here in my comfy chair, just so I can have a place to put them. And let's see what other goodies are over here. We've got most of the black track replaced with nickel silver track, aside from this side track right here, which will be replaced with nickel silver soon. But we've got two tracks now at the grain elevator that can hold a pretty good sized train, for my layout anyways. I've also run a wire from the Zephyr Express up to the branch line, so the branch line has power again, so we are able to run trains on the branch line once again, so that's cool. I haven't done any more scenery work up here yet, but it is nice to have this part of the layout operational once again. One thing I've been doing as of lately with rolling stock is getting these couplers replaced on my scale trains auto racks with Katy couplers. These are just much more reliable, and they don't come apart as easily as the scale trains couplers did. And I've also been removing the trip pins on them as well. I was going to remove it from this one as well, but this one seems to be holding up fine. And I also took the trip pins off of this Walther's auto rack as well. So now they're all running along together pretty well, but for the most part, it was very frustrating with these kept coming apart on me on curves or binding up or whatnot, but now they've got good long shank couplers on them and they're working pretty good. And while we're over here, let's start talking about some new locomotives and rolling stock that have come in. First of all, this Bowser Executive Line M630 BC Rail. This is really cool, my first big Alco. And it's a beast. It sounds really cool, and yeah, it's just a good model. I did have some problems with the front coupler, the screw pocket for that coming undone, so I did super glue that in. So I hope I don't have to take the shell off for any reason. But yeah, pretty cool looking model, and good sounding one as well, and lots of good lighting features as well. If you saw my last video, you'll see that I got this Canadian Pacific EMD E8 to go with my Union Pacific one that I talked about. So I've fully redeemed both of these, because originally I had both of these on order and then I had to cancel the pre-order, but I managed to get some money and was able to acquire both of these units. So it's pretty cool to have both of them. The UP does not have sound, but it does have a lock pilot in it. I may have it upgraded to sound eventually, but for the time being, I'm happy just to have DCC in it. And the CP one does have the full sound package, the ESU lock sound and everything. And as you saw in that previous video, if you watched it, It is a really cool locomotive, good sounding unit, and it looked good pulling those Via Rail passenger cars that I had it pulling. If you saw these locomotives at the intro of the video, these are new Rapido, new to me anyways, Rapido Alco PA2s. And I got these from my buddy Ed Painter. And they were straight DC, so I just put lock pilots in them for the time being. But these are really nice models. And as a result of getting those, I also got some SP passenger cars to go with them. And I'm slowly going to be working on a San Joaquin Daylight train, which will be really cool. I've always had a soft spot for SP, and this is just a really cool looking set. Ignore the two Hiawatha cars on the back. Those are just there because I don't have anything else to put behind them right now. But these PAs are just fantastic looking models. Absolutely fantastic. I fell in love with the detail on them, and Ed offered them to me for a good price, so I went ahead and took them. So yeah, thank you very much, Ed, for selling me these two locomotives. Eventually they'll probably get a sound upgrade, but for now I'm just glad to have them operational and on the layout. One last thing I want to show you guys is something that I got to hang up on the wall here. This was actually a birthday present from my mom. This is a Pacific Electric PCC car. If you watched my Pacific Electric video I did several years ago, you'll remember seeing this car. It's not an original Pacific Electric PCC. It's a copy, but it's one that runs over in San Francisco. And they painted it up in the daylight paint scheme to match the way that the Pacific Electric PCCs looked back then. And this is a canvas print that she actually found at a thrift store, believe it or not. So thank you, Mom, so much for getting this for me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, it looks great up here on the wall in the train room. It's a really nice addition. And so there you go, guys. That's everything. The layout is coming along fantastically. And as soon as we get that wiring done, we'll be able to run all the way around in a circle. So, yay for that. So, it's been a rough road, a long road getting to this point, but we're here, and I think things have come along real nicely in the past several months, and I'm very excited to keep showing you guys progress on this layout, as well as progress with some of my trains. So, if you guys liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and click the notification bell as well to be notified whenever I post a new video. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. This is Ravenhawk6910, signing off.